Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a balloon fish. Now this is one of those designs that, even though there were a million fish tutorials up on YouTube, I couldn't find any that were exactly what I wanted, so I went ahead and made my own. And that's what we're going to be doing today. For this design, you can do it in any color. Today I'm going to be using coral, just because that's what I felt like using. And you'll need two of these 260s inflated about halfway. Leave a nice long tail on there. And you'll also need a white scrap. Just not too much. Make sure there's a little tail at each end and make sure it's soft. And if you want to add something to it a little bit later, then you'll also need a clear 260, and you don't really need to worry about inflating that all that much, as you can see the difference there. So for this first one, you're going to be making the fins at the top and the bottom. So you'll want to make a little, you can't really see it on the camera there, a little S shape about as long as you want the fin to be. And squeeze that off. And then you'll make a little pinch twist. Just pull, pinch it, and twist it. Now that that's secure, you can kind of squeeze out your little S shape a little bit more if you want. Or you can just leave it flat, however you want to do it. And you can make this part a little bit longer, a little bit shorter if you want. But you can see how it has a little bit of shape, not really as much as I was going for on this, but que sera, sera. So then you're going to make, say, about a 2-inch bubble, followed by another pinch twist. So now this is what you should have, and you're going to want to do the exact same thing on your other balloon. That one is shaped a little bit better, kind of a horsetail thing going on. It doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same. And you can use your first balloon to judge the distance between the pinch twist and the regular twist and everything, if you want. Keep it symmetrical that way. So now we have two of the same thing, and we're going to want to twist them together right here at this pinch twist. So that might be a little tricky if you're not used to it. What I do is just grab the bottom balloons here and twist those together a couple times. And now you should see something like that. Those are going to be the little fishy lips right there. And since this is a pretty symmetrical design, once again you're going to do the same thing with both balloons. Make a little bubble, I'd say about 1.5 to 2 inches, maybe a little longer. And then keep squeezing it out. You're going to make a little flower petal. So that'll be one of the side pins there. Do the same thing on the other balloon. Now you have both of your little side fins done. And you're going to want to decide how short or long you want your fish to be. And I'm going to those two bubbles. And what you're going to want to do here, make them about this long, so it'll be about 3 inches on those bubbles. A little bit longer than the bubble before the fin. Make them about the same length. Hard to do while I'm holding the other one. There we go. Okay, now that you got those, you're going to twist them together. You can pull one underneath if you want. And that just makes sure that they don't come undone on you at that point. You don't have to do that, but it's kind of annoying to have to re-twist them once they come undone. So then you're going to do is back fins. Those are little flower petals about the same size as those. Just a little loop there, make a little bubble and twist it on into itself. Do the same thing with the other one. Now you're going to do the top and bottom of the fish. Squeeze that balloon, make it soft. And you're going to do about the same length as this. Back on up to that first little pinch twist that you did. Way back when. Twist that arm there. Same thing with the other one on the other side. So now what you're going to do is take the last little bit of bubble that you have and attach it to one of the fins there. Make it about the same length as the bubble going from the fin to the lips. So it's about 2 inches, I'd say. And twist that into the fin. Around. And then you're going to do that with that same fin over here on this side. And with both of those, you're just going to connect to the other fin once you're done. So, let's see. Is that... Bubble was about the right length, maybe a little bit too long, but I'm not going to worry about squeezing any air out of it right now. So I'm just going to tie it off. Just clip the end a little bit to let out the excess air. And attach it back to the pinch twist. Cut off that extra little end there. And now I'm just going to do that same thing with that final little bit of balloon on the other side. Now you're going to go ahead and start the eyes. So you get your white balloon there, and you twist that in half. Try to get it even. And that a few good twists, and then you're going to tie those together at the top. And together once more so that they don't come undone. And just wrap the ends around a couple of times. And that just automatically pinch twists them. And it gives you a set of eyes. One of mine is a little bigger than the other, but oh well. And then you're going to decide what part of the fishy that you want to be the top. I guess I'll do this part since the fin is a little bit more curly. And you're going to want to insert the eyes behind this part. And what I'm going to do is just bring them in through the back there. You could also, if you want, to make things easier on yourself, put them in before you put that final little twist on there. Made these just a little bit smaller than that other fish, just to see how it would look. His eyes were kind of big and googly. And, you know, you can play around with this if you want to do this last little connecty piece in a different color. That's fine. If you want to maybe turn the fins facing a different direction, point these up and down. Just however you want to do it, of course. Now for the eyes, I just make sure they're more symmetrical there. I just draw a circle inside of another circle. And then I shade the outside circle in. As such. So now you are done with your fish. And here comes the other part that I was talking about a while ago. If you want to add something a little bit special, get your clear balloon and do some bubbles. Just a bunch of 1-inch bubbles, and you can alternate some pinch twist in there with them, make them a little bit more stable if you want. You can also use the pinch twist to kind of give it a little bit more shape. Get another little pinch twist here. And that way I can connect these three over here. And I bring the pinch twist in and around. And you can just do as many of these or as few of these as you want. And I'm just going to do one more bubble at the end to seal it off. Did you see how little bubble, how little balloon I had left there at the end? That's why I don't want to inflate that one too much. And you're going to want to attach the bubbles right in there in between the lips. It. Bubble fishy! Yay! And you can adjust the fins to go the way you want. And there's your fish. there are some similarities to other patterns, but it's not exactly like any of them. And like the bubbles, I've seen someone else do that before, but I just really love the way it looks. And I don't know what kind of fish this is, just some kind of random tropical fish, I suppose. There you have it. Hopefully that helped some of you out a bit in some way or other, or give you some ideas. So until next time, have a great day, and don't sweat the petty things. And don't pet the sweaty things.